All right, Nigeria, welcome back to the Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info. It's Monday morning. It's the 5th day of August 2019, and it's a full day of activities in Nigeria today. So on the show this morning, we have 1 hour of conversation lined up for you. I'm Wemimo Adewuni.
And I'm Sheriff Quadry. We'll be delving into the proposed Revolution Now protest as we go along this morning. Remember that you can join us on Facebook. Please do join us on Facebook, because you get to see one of our reporters report live, from the field on events happening in Port Harcourt in particular. Our Facebook handle is at Nigeria Info FM. That's at Nigeria Info FM. Please like our page. And on YouTube, you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube as well. That's at Nigeria Info FM. At Nigeria Info FM. On Twitter, we are at Nigeria Info FM. Please follow us on Twitter as well.
We have Rotimi Sankore joining us on the show today. Rotimi, good morning.
Good morning.
Again. I would have joining us over the phone. It's going to be a very full show. We'll try to also take your calls. We have many of our reporters standing by. We have Tunde Pratt, who is standing by right now in Lagos at the National Stadium to tell us what's going on at that venue. Tunde, good morning.
Good morning,
tell us what's going on at the National Stadium in Surulere.
Okay, very more. As I speak with you now, I'm right now just in front of the entrance, the main entrance, the National Stadium. And I can tell you for now, it is locked.
Oh.
It is locked. They are not allowing, security officials we have here, they are not allowing anybody into the stadium. Even the regular sportsmen that we have, they come here every morning to have their morning regular exercise. They stop everybody, from getting to the stadium. This place is security tight. I'm talking about we have, even the military guys are here, are fully armed, fully armed, to the kids. We have police from the Lagos State Command, the police division. So for now, I can't, there's no sign of protest for now. There's just people gathering, especially like I said, the sportsmen just under the bridge. If you know Stadium Road, there's a bridge, a flyover bridge that links Alaka to Barracks.
That's right.
So they have these sports guys just occupying under the bridge and having their exercise, so they can't get to the stadium for now. They are also not allowing security officers. They are also not allowing any form of traffic at all. In front of the stadium. They are not allowing cars to park or commercial buses. They are taking them right straight to the front. But everywhere seems peaceful now. The only thing that I can report for now, there's actually a lady. She has been agitating. She has been talking, and she's very close to the security officials. You can tell that she's really sad. I don't know what she's talking about. Maybe I'm trying to walk up to her.
Okay.
If we can talk to her, because right now, before I go close, let me just give you this. Like I said, she's very close to them and ranting seriously, granting interviews and actually telling them that there is no need for them to be armed. That this is supposed to be a peaceful protest and all of that. So she's the only one for now.
From the pictures you have sent today, from the photos you've sent to us, we can see that the Up-Messer van is blocking the entrance of the National Stadium. There are also security men here. You confirm to us that these men are military men?
Yes, military. We have military, we have the police, and we have the MUFO. But yes, I can confirm that we have military men here, fully armed.
Fully armed.
Yeah,
but no signs of protesters.
No, for now, apart from the lady, that I mentioned, and one of the police guys came to me that we should try to tell the girl to go forward or to end, the interviews. And I told him that she's just granting interviews, she's not doing anything. But you can tell that probably they are not really happy, or they can't really stand most of the things because she's very close to them. But I actually wanted to speak with her.
Okay, if you can put her on the line, we would like to talk to her.
Okay, just hold on. I'm trying to walk up to her.
All right.
Okay, let's if you
hold on anymore.
Okay.
So I have her here to just introduce herself. You are live now on Nigeria Info, so we'll be speaking with you.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Could you tell us your name and what exactly you're doing at the National Stadium at Surulere?
My name is Owatse.
Okay.
And right now, we are at the National Stadium, where we're going to be leading a peaceful protest against bad governance.
Okay.
Now, let me start with the issue of arrest of Showrel, or the understanding of revolution by the Nigerians.
Okay.
Or let me say some specific set of Nigerians. Now, in political meaning, revolution actually means standing up against bad governance. What the dictionary means? The dictionary meaning, means changing of power, or power forcefully taken by terrorists or some other, groups,
Okay.
or whatsoever.
Okay.
Now, I want to talk about insecurity in Nigeria.
Okay.
Insecurity in Nigeria as it stands. Kidnapping, Boko Haram, X-Men, and all sorts of groups, terrorist groups that are coming together. When they wanted to start this, they will never announce it. You will not hear it, that they want to start something like that. You will just hear so group kidnap so things, You will hear people girls, Japsi girls, and a lot of things.
That is your name, Hawa. Could you tell us?
Owa, my name is Owa.
Owa.
Okay,
Owa, could you tell us, are you one of the organizers of these protests? What organization are you with?
I'm a Nigerian.
Okay.
And I believe it's speaking up for yourself when it comes to rights. Maybe I am a member or I am not a member. As far as I've seen reasons with the people that are organizing it. And for the fact that it is my right also to speak up.
That's right.
I think whatever you call me, maybe I am a member or not, it's not left for you.
Okay. So before we let you off, what do you anticipate from these protests today? Do you see these protests holding with the security personnel already out there and the warnings given by the DSS? Do you think the protest will still go ahead today?
Yeah. The protest is going to hold under any circumstances. Let them bring guns. Let them bring Amatan 100. They will only pack everybody, and they cannot stop packing.
Oh, it looks like you are alone there. Are you alone?
I don't know. I know myself.
Okay. That's right. Owa stand up for the protest, and she said she's speaking for herself. Owa, thank you so much for joining us on Nigeria Info this morning. Thank you very much. All right. Tunde Pratt, our correspondent, is standing by the National Stadium in Surulere.
Yes, Tunde.
Yeah.
Before we let you off, have you cited any other protester there aside this lady we've spoken to, Owa?
Yeah, apart from the lady, we've not seen anybody. I think she's the only person right now. Okay. Just agitating and shouting. I've also asked her, earlier if she's part of, the organizers, or she just came on her own. And just as she told you, she said that so far that she can identify with, what the organizers are calling for, and it's also affecting her that she has every reason to come and do whatever she wants to do.
All right,
the only person that says it for now, no other person.
Just to be clear, Sunday, there is a color code for these protesters. Is she on that color code, or the lady? Not at all. So there is every possibility that other people are there too, not on color code as well.
Yes, definitely.
All right.
The problem for now, people are just trying to monitor what's happening.
Okay, Tunde, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you shortly. Let's head over to.
So there's also a possibility that people going to war
are there.
We'll just stop by.
Who don't know the color code? It's not like I should be now. If you don't know the color code and you're on the way to work,
and you decide to stop,
arrested for treasonable fraud.
That's right.
Let's head over to Abuja. We have Fidel standing by in Abuja. Fidel, good morning.
Good morning, Wemimo.
Fidel Sagade is reporting for us live in Abuja. Fidel, tell us where you are. What's going on with the Revolution Now protest in Abuja?
Well, it's a wet morning in most parts of the FCT. I've been driving around. Right now, I'm at the Central Business District, and there are no signs of protest anywhere. And I also visited some very major stands, talking about the vendor stands, where we have the Free Business Association, and still, most of them are shut down. I visited about 6 of them, 6 popular stars, Area 1, Area 10, CBD, and of course the car wash at Nube. And there are no signs. Just when I saw, because of the rains, he's protecting his paper. So I've been driving around town, and there are no signs.
No signs whatever. It's 8:14 in the morning, and there are no signs yet. But we'll get back to you again shortly to see if there are other developments on this. Thank you very much,
Thank
Fidel.
you.
Solomon Dahi would also join us shortly from Abuja. He's going right to the proposed venue of that protest. Let's tell you what Revolution Now protest is all about. In case you've not heard about it, that's if you visited Pluto over the weekend and you were not on planet Earth. But let's tell you what happens. So Revolution Now protest is an idea conceived by the Coalition for Revolution, which is a political movement of the Nigerian masses and youth. The protest, which was scheduled to begin from today, was a request for a total overhauling of the corrupt political system in the country. According to news reports, it reveals that the Coalition for Revolution, CORE, believes that, I quote now, it is quite clear that the Nigerian ruling elite and the current political regimes of both the APC and the PDP at all levels of government can never resolve any of the crises plaguing the land, as they are co-creation of the corruption system that paves the way for the problems in the first place. We'll look at the details of what the group is agitating for. The face of that process, former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore, was arrested over the weekend. And before he was arrested, he made some comment on the protest. We'll listen to this and we'll be right back.
It's the beginning of series of what we refer to as days of rage, where Nigerians are going to come out en masse and shut down the system until we are able to get the respect and dignity we deserve as citizens of this. We have a number of demands. One of them is that the security of life and property in Nigeria must be immediately addressed. We have respect for Nigerians' rule of law, that people are not arbitrarily killed extrajudiciously, that people do not get arrested and detained indefinitely, and even sometimes when law courts have decided that they should be granted freedom. We have demands in the education sector, health, ensuring that there's an end to the darkness that's confronted Nigeria in terms of electricity, and several other demands. But to be very clear, we are not setting demands that are meant to deceive the public into believing that the current government is not. They've demonstrated an ability to solve the problems, even the smallest of problems. So what we have today is a government that is divisive, that is wicked, insensitive, mediocre, that can no longer be trusted to solve the problem. So citizens, we have activated the office of the citizen to take over control of our destiny. That is what this is about. But like I said, revolutions are expected to resolve issues immediately. But in case they get protracted, we are available to continue this on the problems as through to the reinstatement of days of rage until these issues are finally and permanently resolved, and we can have a country that we can call our own. We're just saying that we need a brand new country.
Okay.
Well, Omoyele Sowore there. In fact, we had spoken to him on Friday. We planned to have him on the show today to join us over the phone to tell us exactly what the protest is about. But he was arrested by the DSS over the past weekend. We have joining us, as we told you earlier, Rotimi Sankore in the studio. Rotimi, you're here. While we have on the phone, Shegun Wosoya, popularly called Sega